Hello and welcome. This is Kim with KDM Life and Beauty, and this is take 2 of day 5. How many of you all noticed that I said I was there for about a minute and then the screen just went green? I have no idea what happened. It was perfectly recorded on the other end and working, and then I go and look at it to answer any comments, and it wasn't right at all. So we are redoing it. So Happy New Year. Okay. So we're going to take this up a notch and get in a little closer real quick. All right, because we are going, and I apologize for the background. We are rearranging my office. I told you it's been a crazy week. We completely refloored my office and my other room that I have. And oh my gosh, it's been a whirlwind. I've done these videos in all different rooms in the house. And today I just decided I'd do it in here. You're going to get to see my messy board behind me. I apologize. So anyway, let's talk about lips. Let's talk about lips. Want to? So a little bit about lips. Let's talk about. First off, when you are doing lips, it's important to find a color that's going to go well with your skin type. And one of the ways that you can do that is by going in and finding this lightest pink in here. This is a great natural shade for you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, and also you will go in and prep your lips. You don't want to just put lipstick on rough lips, am I right? And of course, right now with it being a little cool where I am, getting cool, the weather's changing, so my lips are probably going to be a little drier in these next coming days. And so what I'll do is a lip scrub, which I love. I dearly love a lip scrub. Or you can take a toothbrush, a very light scrubbing motion with your toothbrush, and that's a great way. All right, so one of the first things you want to know is you want to use a primer, especially if you have more mature lips, all right? And a primer is great for keeping lipstick in the lines because you don't want the grandma lines, am I right? And as you begin to age, you get a little more lines around the lips maybe. Oh, and let me also apologize. The camera is not the best. I've been using a great Canon, and now I'm using my Logitech. So I apologize, but hey, you're going to get the gist, okay? Because we are going to make this happen today because I promised you today. I am sorry that I'm 5 hours late, but it's okay. Technology just happens. So next, make sure that when you put a line around the lips that it's a very sharp point. So can you see here, this point is not super sharp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to just gently use the heat of my fingers to get a sharper point. Now, when I line my lips, this is what I do. I do my V first. Then I come down on both sides. If you have tiny lips like I do, I recommend lining on the outside of the lips. I can give myself a little bit more width, okay? Now, notice when I come down, I do not go all the way down into the corner, okay? You don't ever want to do that because that will age you. On the bottom, you're going to apply just a straight line across and then come up on both sides. Now, a trick I learned a long time ago is to use lip liner all over the lips. And fill them in. It's kind of hard to talk and do this. Okay. Then you can choose to use a lip brush. And I did not get out my lip brush. How am I doing? Let me see if I can find my lip brush quite quickly. All right, there's my lip brush. You can choose to use a lipstick or a lip brush. Now, obviously, I'm going to do one side of each, okay? Applying just the lipstick. So can you see that? Then I'm going to take a lip brush. I will tell you, I love using a lip brush in the morning. I feel like it gives me color longer during the day. It seems to stay on, okay? And tell me if you think you can see a difference in the smoothness. I think I can. All right. So that's just I think I can. I think it's much smoother. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then I always do that to make sure I don't have it in my corners. All right. So then you can define the lip line even more by taking a brush, a concealer brush, just a little bit of the concealer. Remember, earlier in the week, I taught you to put it just on the back of the hand or to have a palette that you can put it on. Then you're going to line. Okay. Now, go and blend that concealer in so there's no beginning or, oh, I had lipstick on my hand. Oopsie. Don't do that. Do as I do, not as I say. Have you ever heard that? Okay. All right. So you can see how it gave me even more definition. All right. But I want to show you what happens when you do put lipstick in that corner. See if you can tell the difference. Can you see how it drips my mouth? Okay. So you don't want that at all. All right. So, and the key is to not get lipstick on your fingers and then wipe it on your face. Has anybody ever done that? I do that a lot. I'll be talking with my hands because I talk with my hands, obviously, and somehow I'll catch my lip and I'll end up with lipstick. It's hilarious. It's priceless. It's just priceless. So people are like, how do you have lipstick up here? Special, I guess. I don't know. All right, let me teach you another trick. Here's a great trick. If you'll take a linen tissue and or 1 ply of a 2-ply tissue, put it up against your lips, take powder, go over the lips, then look what happens. You're not going to get all that on your cup when you go to drink your coffee and those kind of things, okay? So that's a great tip if you're going to be kissing someone. Like I've used it for years with my brides. Just take the 2-ply, hold it over, take your powder and go over the lip. You can reapply, do it again, blot, 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 and literally it will stay and not come off on your guy or your coffee cup. So also a great way to be able to wear it if you still have to wear a mask, okay? So hope that helped. I hope that you have gained something today. Trying to think if there's anything more on lips. I do recommend using, we talked about earlier the rose quartz roller, or I've talked about it in my group, I think it is. Anyway, the rose quartz roller is great to use around the mouth when you've used a serum or maybe a deep wrinkle filler, because it will help to get it into those wrinkles and helps to relax those muscles so that they will not form the lines around the lips. Also, don't drink from a straw. That is something I learned too late in life. And so it's very important to not drink from a straw. And it's a really, really hard habit to break. I'm just saying. So if you've got any other tips, I'd love to hear them. I hope that lips and liners has helped. And remember, you can choose, as you can see, this is almost my natural lip color. Okay, it's a very, very natural lip color. When you're choosing reds, you're going to go with your skin tone, depending on whether you have a warm tone or a cool tone, is how you're going to choose your reds. And there are even some neutrals that are great. So there is a whole different video on that, on how to choose the best red for you. And so hopefully that will help you with that. But remember, Personal preference usually puts you into the right color. Now, if you get compliments on it, obviously it's the right color. If you don't get compliments on it, you might want to ask a friend that's honest, okay? But seriously, know whether you are cool or warm. And that's going to be something we're going to share later on in this group. And then choose your lipstick according to that. And of course, you can always match your lipstick to some of your outfit or to make it pop. I love, for confidence, I love wearing an orange or a bright red. That really makes you feel strong and powerful. And so you can throw your shoulders back, slap on a little bit of red lipstick, and go get them, girl. So jump into the life that you want. And thanks so much for sharing time with me at KDM Life and Beauty. And thanks for the grace of having this come out 5 hours late. I'm so sorry, but I hope that you've enjoyed it and I hope that you learned something. Thanks, bunches.